Okay, let's go to the PGA. So I don't golf. I've been to the driving range twice. But obviously we've covered PGA, Live Golf, and everything that's been happening there now for quite some time here, especially the hypocrisy of so many of the players and others who say that they want to stand up, they're American, all America, all of that, and they're willing to take millions of dollars from the Saudis. One of those individuals, Bryson, okay, I want to make sure I say this correct. The golf guys, otherwise will get mad. Crystal, you
Yeah,
can check me. Bryson DeChambeau. Did I say that
DeChambeau.
correctly?
Yeah,
DeChambeau. Okay.
DeChambeau. Mhm.
So Bryson DeChambeau, star golfer, attached to the Live Golf, I guess, tour, took a huge payout from them. Appeared recently on CNN after the announcement of the PGA and Live Golf potential merger. He was asked about Saudi Arabia and its ties to 9/11, and specifically the criticism of 9/11 families. And his response is everything as to how people can get completely bought off and start talking in circles and just sound like complete idiots. Here's what he had to say.
Well, I think we'll never be able to repay the families back for what exactly happened just over 20 years ago. And what happened is definitely horrible. And I think as time has gone on, 20 years is passed, and we're in a place now where it's time to start trying to work together to make things better together as a whole. I have deep sympathy. I don't know exactly what they're feeling. I can't ever know what they feel, but I have a huge amount of respect for their position and what they believe. Nor do I ever want anything like that to ever occur again. I think as we move forward from that, we've got to look towards a pathway to peace, especially in forgiveness, especially if we're trying to mend the world and make it a better place. Yeah, I mean, look, it's unfortunate what has happened, and that's something I cannot necessarily speak on as I'm a golfer, but what I can say is that what they're trying to do, what they're trying to work on is to be better allies, because we are allies with them. And look, I'm not going to get into politics of it. I'm not specialized in that. But what I can say is they are trying to do good for the world and showcase themselves in a light that hasn't been seen in a while. And nobody's perfect, but we're all trying to improve in life.
Nobody's perfect. We're all trying to improve in life. We got to find the path to forgiveness for helping support the murder of 3,000 American citizens on 9/11. How do these listen? Just say they paid me a ton of money. I'm not going to sit
Thank
here and
you.
talk about 9/11. That's it.
Thank
Just say
you.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's the thing that drives me crazy is that there is no justification for this, right?
Mhm.
They asked him about Caitlin Collins there asked him about 9/11, also asked him about Jamal Khashoggi, the
Mhm.
brutal dismemberment of, by the way, a Washington Post journalist. I think that was the answer when he gave, like, nobody's perfect. Like, dude, there's no justifying it. Just be honest. It
Mhm.
irritates me so much when they pretend to have all these high-minded values like, "Oh, we really wanna grow the game and make it a global sport," and they really have these high-minded ideals about, like, expanding the No, they wanna use you to sports wash their reputation, and you want the money. You want your bag, okay? It would be a lot less gross if you were just honest about what is clearly the nature of your dealings here. Now, as you know, Sagar, I've become an accidental, like, golf
Mhm.
expert because of Kyle. He tells me that Bryson is kind of an odd dude, even with regards to like his game is unusual. He's one of the sort of earliest, most aggressive live golf sellouts. And I would
Mm.
also recommend to live golf. Like, this guy is not doing you any favors. Clearly, he's incapable of doing the
Yeah.
spin that you need him to do. You should definitely not encourage him to do these sorts of appearances because he's not helping out live golf. He's not helping out the PGA. It's just creating even more embarrassment and making manifest and making even more plain the insane hypocrisy here, especially listen on the PGA side with Monahan.
Yeah, we're
It's
about to get to that. Yeah.
unbelievable because he was willing to use these 9/11 families back when he was at war with Liv to say, look at, the human rights atrocities and no PGA golfer has ever had to apologize for their association and then just discards them and makes clear that he actually had no human rights concerns. It was just all about the money all along. And it's so gross to see the whole thing unfold.
Yeah, Bryson DeChambeau got 125 million. He should just say, "Listen, this is an opportunity to accumulate generational wealth for me and my family, and I'm not going to pass up on that." I understand that some people are upset, but if you were in a similar position, I bet you would do the same thing. Guess what? He should have just said that. And I think a lot of people would have been like, "Okay, yeah, you know what? I get where the guy's coming from. It's the government's job to keep Saudi Arabia out. If they're going to be in, well, don't hate the player, hate the game."
Hey guys, ready or not, 2024 is fully upon us now, and Saagar and I have been brainstorming ways that we can really up our game for this critical election.
Yeah, we rely on our premium subs to expand our coverage, to add staff, to upgrade the studio. We just want to give you the best independent coverage of this election, which is possible. So if you can help us out, become a premium subscriber today, breakingpoints.com, or the link is down here in the description video. It really means the world to us, and if you like what we're all about, this is the best possible way to keep us 100% independent, working only for you.